What's up, guys? It's Will back again, and today we're here to actually do a preview video of something very high-end. And we're looking at JND Studios, the Harley Quinn. We've been known, it's been known rather, this piece has been coming out because JND has dropped teaser after teaser after teaser after teaser without really showing all that much. But now they've dropped the full product and showed the full product. No longer a teaser, a revealer rather. So what we're gonna do today is take a look at this product, because I feel like there's definitely some mixed reactions to this one. I feel like some people really are loving it, and then some people are really feeling like it's just okay. I don't really feel like it's hated by any means, but I do feel like it's a little bit divisive in terms of whether it's love or kind of like, or sort of maybe like mildly like. That's a better way to put it. But let's take a look at this. So on JND's website, they've already noted, by the way, actually, that this piece is not available for sale in the US. So if you want this piece, you're going to have to find it some way through another US retailer. You can't buy it through JND if you're in the US. If you're in other countries, congratulations. Maybe you got a chance to buy this. It's sold out at this point. It's sold out in like 2 hours and 4 minutes, they said. So JND products are selling out quicker and quicker by each release. So every time one of these pops up, if it's a character you're interested in, then jump on it, because it's not going to last very long. That's for damn sure. So Harley Quinn here, her edition size is actually $12.99, so just about 1,300 of these are being made, which is very, very interesting, right? That's a pretty reasonable edition size, considering the Jokers and Wonder Woman were a little bit lower from my understanding, or my memory at least, so correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But this one's actually about 1,300, so it's pretty good edition size. The price, typical, $20.99. Normally if you get this for shipping, you pay about probably $300 shipping, which is what it's normally been for the other pieces. So pretty much standard. You know what you're getting out of this JND piece. You are paying about $2,500 all in all, out the door. So you must love the character in order to get it. Here's the thing. Let's take a look at this piece, because for me, I think it's really, really good. Is it perfect? No. For the price you're paying, I feel like it probably should be. I don't feel like it's awful though. I think this is probably the best representation of Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn that I've ever seen. But that doesn't mean that it's 100% flawless and perfect. For me, if we're looking at this piece, something with the mouth is off. The face looks pretty damn close. Like the face, the eyes look pretty close to me. Not exactly perfect, but pretty close. The mouth is what's throwing me off. Let's look at a little different angle here. That mouth there. Something about it's just not exactly quite right. Like it's pretty close. I think it looks too big. Her mouth looks too wide. It's almost like doesn't fit Margot Robbie's face correctly. So for me, like I do feel like it's not necessarily enough for me to pass on this if I were a huge Harley Quinn fan. Spoiler alert, I'm not getting this because I just don't really care that much about Harley Quinn. She's a cool character. I'm just not overly connected to her. I don't really like Suicide Squad. I didn't really like her movie. I like Margot Robbie's performance in them. She's a cool character and a really great actress. But she was great in I, Tonya, by the way, too. But it's just not a piece that I'm interested in, but I know a lot of people were, obviously, because it sold out really quickly. I think the detail on the outfit, the body, the face in general, the rooted hair, it looks incredible, guys. JND, I really want to commend them, seriously, for innovating and changing the collecting game, because this is a piece, honestly, that is innovative. There's some things we're going to talk about in this preview video, which we'll show, but essentially glass eyes again, silicone face sculpt, literally like painted teeth that they literally put into her mouth, which I'll show you guys. It's crazy. The rooted hair. JND is raising the bar, and that for me is like something to be commended, right? I think it really is. It's something to be commended, because the ultra realism, the hyper realism that they're advertising, I feel like they're hitting it in a lot of ways. Again, I think in terms of what JND has released so far, I think this one and Catwoman are probably their two weakest sculpts, but they're still incredible. So to me, the Wonder Woman and the Arthur Fleck are literally dead on. 100%. The actor and the actresses likeness are nailed. Got it. Heath Ledger, I say 90 to 95% there. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn close. Harley and Selena Kyle, I feel like, are more like 80 to 85% there. Maybe a little bit higher for Harley, like 85 to 87, something like that. But it's close. It's close. But yeah, I really love this piece. The base is simplistic, but it works. Really what JND has gone for with their bases, they've really gone for like museum pieces, right? They really don't want the base to detract from the statue itself. Prime 1 goes a different direction. They really like intricate, really, large and in your face spaces that really give you a sense of the atmosphere and the themes of the content, right? Not the case with JND. They decided to go a different direction. They really like, giving you a sense of atmosphere with the glass and, the street and the concrete and things like that. But they really want you to focus on the hyper-realism of the character themselves, right? So that's a great direction to go. I mean, that's fine. Not every statue company needs to be the same, right? So I think the JND has elected to put their own stamp on things, and they are putting their stamp on the game. Like I said, trust me, guys, I don't think this is perfect. The mouth to me is a little bit off, but all that said, it's still an excellent piece. And if you still have a chance to pick this up somewhere, I would recommend it, but only if you love Harley Quinn. This is a lot of money to drop for one character. So this has to be like one of your favorite characters in existence to drop this type of money, which is why the only JND product I've got on pre-order is the Heath Ledger Joker, because to me, that's the best acting performance of all time. So, which is why I have like 3 Jokers on pre-order. But this one, that's going to be incredible. But Harley Quinn, I'm really excited about this. Let's take a look sort of real quick at the Facebook page here. You can see $20.99 JND posts all the photos here. $12.99 edition size, right? I love the photography they do too. It's simplistic, but it works great. Yeah, the mouth looks too wide or something. Something with the mouth is just a little bit off, but it still looks great. Like I said, I still think this is like really top tier Harley Quinn sculpts in the game right now. Hot Toys did a really, really great job. This one I think elevates it even further. This looks incredible. And I think on your shelf, the mouth isn't really gonna be that much of a problem. We're sort of like overanalyzing it based on like highly detailed photos. So it's not the end of the world by any stretch. Let's take a look at the JND video here, because I wanna show you real quick. There are a couple things, I'm gonna mute it just to be safe here. But they kind of talk about sort of their process. I love that JND does these, right? JND goes through these processes and shows like, hey, here's how we're designing these statues. Here's the loving care that we put into them. Just the cinematography that they put, the cinematic cinematography that they put into these, that's the one right there. I can't wait for that one. But that they put into these marketing videos is really interesting. What I also like is how they show you certain things. Where is the spot? Okay. So they sort of talk, okay, so yeah, here it is. They talk about how like sometimes the teeth, right? Like Kojin was talking about how the teeth sometimes can lose detail in painting them. They literally made like a separate gum and teeth setup to put in the silicone mouth, right? Guys, that is crazy. That is so cool. And look at this. Literally, they just put it in her silicone mouth and it fits perfectly. They just kind of maneuver it in there, fit it in there. So be careful with it if you get this piece, if you get it set up. But that is innovation, guys. That is innovation right there. And those are the kind of things that we need to see in the collecting game. JND is raising the bar for everyone. This is innovation and I love it. And I think this is incredible. I think, like, again, Hot Toys needs to take notes from JND. They're literally on the next level right now. They're on another level. So to me, yeah, I just think overall this piece is a very, very good one. Is it perfect? No, because again, if we're just looking at the mouth a little bit, it's just not quite perfect, but it's very close. It's 85% sculpt, I feel like. So yeah, the price is high, but if you're a Harley Quinn, guess what? It's probably a price you're willing to pay, right? Like Captain America said, the price of freedom is high, but it's a price he's willing to pay. If you're a Harley Quinn fan, price is high, but it may be one you're willing to pay. PJ, that means you, man. If you're listening, you probably got this already. I'm happy for you. I know you love Harley Quinn. So yeah, I'm happy for anyone picking this up. Like I said, you can't get this from JND, so you're going to have to, and I don't even know why that's on there. So you're gonna have to get this from another retailer in the US somehow. So search somehow and see what you can find. I'm not sure who's gonna carry it, but yeah, and now I'm drawing on the screen. I can't even there we go. Okay, got rid of that. Okay, yeah, technology sometimes. Okay, so with that said, let me know what you guys think of this piece in the comments below. I think it's really cool. It's got a lot of intricate detail in the outfit. The face sculpt obviously is the selling point here. Yeah, it looks incredible. The outfit looks perfectly tailored. It totally embodies the character. You know who this is when you see it on your shelf. Just the mouth is a little bit too wide for me, but it's very, very close. I think it's great. So JND, like I said, I want to commend you guys. I think this sculpt can be improved a little bit, so I wouldn't say like the proto has no flaws and can't be improved. I think they can improve it, and I hope they do for the collectors who buy this. But yeah, I think this is a great piece. The price is typical for this piece, and it's interesting the Catwoman was a little bit cheaper. Even Wonder Woman was a little bit cheaper, I guess, because those were like their first products. Arthur Fleck was a little more expensive, interestingly enough. So yeah, $29.99 seems to be about the going rate. So let me know what you guys think of this piece in the comments below, and we can discuss it. It's definitely one that's been, you know, very anticipated with all the marketing teasers. JND, try not to put out so many teasers. It gets kind of like excessive at some point. Like, just show us the product. Like, put out a teaser or two and then show us the product, not 50 teasers. Yeah, we don't need all that. But let me know what you got. Like I said, what do you think in the comments below? And we will chat later. This is WillFoxification signing off. I will see you in the next video.